have a dream. Wait a minute. No. This ain't no Martin Luther King stuff. But surely enough, big aspirations and big dreams for the boy Giorno, the #1 gangstar in the JoJo world. Hey, listen, infamy, you already know, legacy, all of that comes into play here. Giorno, the son of Dio, is up to bat with his reveal trailer. Let's see what we get from him, and let's go ahead and break him down. Of course, like we always do with every single character. I probably missed a few characters, but they are coming. I will catch up. I will give you guys those breakdowns and those differences, because I know I got the JoJo crew watching here and doing their thing. So without further ado, y'all know what to do. Slap the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit the sub. If you're returning to the channel, hit the share over on your Twitter, over on your Instagram, over your TikTok. You know it. And let's go ahead and get boogieing with Giorno. Let's go. All right. Here we go. So let's see what changes Giorno has. He got the little Dio walk going on there. Never understood that move at all. The turtle parry. There's the turtle parry. Push him dead in the damn jaw. Gordo Experience Requiem. Okay, I got questions and they can't be answered. I'm gonna rewatch this video one more time. Turn off the audio. Alright, so now that I can slow down the video, first and foremost, this right here, apparently he's one of the few stand users that you can activate your stand and then go into a combo with. Some stand users don't have that ability. When you activate their stand, you can't go immediately to a combo. Some got fixed in order for that to happen. Some got tweaked in order for it not to happen. But this is one of the cases that he got tweaked in order for you to be able to do combos from going from his standalone attacks into his actual combo attacks and all that good stuff. So that's what we're getting at. That's what we're getting at here. Nonetheless, to be brutally honest, so far, this right here is my biggest gripe. My biggest gripe with this is that I really never liked this move. Period. Never, ever liked this move. It's really not something that anybody goes for, to be brutally honest. In the original game, nobody really used this technique because it was whack. It was fucking whack. And showcasing it here, it kind of troubles me that they, yes, brought him to the forefront and overhauled a few things because they're not showing every technique, but they're making it a staple that this counter, quote unquote, because it's kind of like a counter or whatever, and it allows you not to get hit and shit. Just it's not it. It's not it. So I'm moving forward from that because that's something that I really don't care about. And the turtle parry is here. So, yes, the turtle parry is back. If you guys are asking exactly what's the difference between this parry and the other one, I'm going to explain it in the side-by-side breakdown video, because the thing is, it has to do with frames and it has to do with the input data. That's the biggest difference between that and this version. I'm going to go ahead and break it down in a short second, but I wanted to go ahead and break down a few things that we're seeing here. And of course, this is his ultimate, and I'm going to go ahead and skip it. Being brutally honest, what they've given us in regards to him, in regards to his trailer, has been a slight letdown. Just being honest. So let's check and see exactly what comparisons there are and what differences there are between the old school All-Star Battle and the All-Star Battle R, and what to expect from Giorno Giovanna when we do get our hands on him on September 2nd when the game releases. Let's go. Alright, so the first move that we're going to go ahead and talk about is the Read Technique. The Read Technique is a DP in the game. Of course, this game is notorious for not having an actual DP mechanic, so unfortunately, how this works is more so that it can catch the opponent on the rise or on the landing, and it will go ahead and be plus frames in regards to overhead. So if you use this technique, whether it was the old one or the new one, if you used it, yes, you would have frame advantage. You would have the advantage upon people jumping over you. Nonetheless, the differences are very, very, very obvious here. No matter which version you did as far as small, medium, or heavy in regards to this side of things over here, the read will always knock the character down and will not allow you to go ahead and do any combinations. Nonetheless, the read over here in All-Star Battle R has this last input knockback, if you guys see it, that causes the character to actually take a step slightly upwards in the knock and fall down slower, which means that using the read in the light or in the medium will yield you enough time frame for you to go ahead and do combinations, whereas to the heavy is going to work as a multiple hit stun like this one originally and cause the knockback, thus causing you to use your cancel in order to continue a combination if you use the heavy. So those are the major differences between these techniques. That's pretty much it. Outside of that, again, combo entry, updated ways to be able to do combos. As you guys can see, he immediately goes into a standing low, and that's just the tip of the iceberg regards to this technique and what else you can do. Now, moving on to the next technique, it is the Moodle Technique. Murada. So this has not necessarily changed in regards to what its effect does. The difference is that in JoJo's All-Star Battle R, for one, you will still be able to control how much you can hold it in that regard. So if you do the heavy, you'll be able to go ahead and hold the heavy button down and extend the punches more so than just the standard hit like that, whereas to in the low and the medium, you weren't able to do so in that regards. This particular technique in All-Star Battle R is actually comboable. That means that you can do this after a certain hit, after a certain mechanic, after another special to be able to go ahead and combo this technique. Yes, it can be used as a combo finisher. You can actually extend your combos with it if you're using the obvious assist there and whatnot, or if you use a cancel when you knock them back. But to be honest, what I would like to do and like to figure out is if in the game when you're doing the Murada here, you can go ahead and press X and switch out of the stand if you're doing the low, the medium. Look out for that, because that will be definitely single character extensions and something to look forward to. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the next technique. There's no major difference between them. And something that I hated when in the original All-Star Battle was this technique. Now, the Life Bring Forth technique is supposed to be a technique to avoid attacks and whatnot. I want to believe that in this game, it got overhauled to the point where it may end up having some kind of buff or debuff. This technique was useless in the other iteration, and a lot of people avoided using it. So here we are, they're saying that they overhauled it. But to be brutally honest, the only thing that I'm seeing is a different tree different coloring, and of course the exact same shit. So I'm gonna move on because there's honestly not much of a difference. And this was a question that was asked to me in the original reveal trailer for him. What's going on here? The turtle parry works way different. Any level of the turtle parry in All-Star Battle will knock back the opponent across the screen. That is in order to establish that Giorno was and is a counter specialist character and whatnot. Nonetheless, in All-Star Battle R, when this technique is used, instead of giving you that full back knock like it did there in All-Star Battle, what it does is causes the character to stagger and fall in front of you. Your character, if you watch closely over here, your character gets back into frame, allowing you to be able to pick the character up and do combos off of that. So yes, you will be able to hit a character immediately after this counter, and it's making sure that entry attack or this particular counter is used more so for one purpose and one purpose only, to be able to do combinations and whatnot. So moving on to the next technique, this hasn't changed at all. And to be honest, there was no real changes to it besides more than likely the timing of it and how you could use it. In this particular iteration of All-Star Battle or an All-Star Battle R, you can combo from one special technique into this technique. When that happens, then at that point, the timer is slightly extended more in order for you to be able to achieve gold experience, where in All-Star Battle originally it wasn't like that. So those particular changes is going to make a world of difference in regards to how you use Giorno. Giorno is a counter specialist. Giorno doesn't have, and even from the old days, he's not a character that was extremely flashy. But do I believe that these overhauls are well worth it to make the character be more useful and people avoid them? Of course, this is definitely what you would like to do for a character that's more on the defensive side. Make it feel more like a Guile, more like a wait and bait kind of character. All in the end, here's the special, of course, him transforming. This is, of course, the Requiem transformation. Once he does that, then you have a whole set of techniques that you could use. For example, you can heal yourself a lot faster in All-Star Battle. That's probably probably translate over to All-Star Battle R. This has the anime counterpart of the Requiem, and to be brutally honest, it was expected. That's nothing new. Nonetheless, as far as how OP he's going to be in that form is going to be a whole different story. When you are in this particular form, you're going to have access to a whole different slew of combos for the limited amount of time that you have. And that's it. That's all we got. If you guys did enjoy that video, y'all know what to do by showing the love and support on the channel. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit the sub, the like, the share. Again, at 80% clip, we have the breakdowns here. We have what you're looking for in the JoJo business with the JoJo crew, with the JoJo guy. That's me, DBGTX. Y'all already know. Holla at the boy here on the end of this video before I drop the actual full video for this. Tournament day 1 on the channel, $200 on the line. Be here. You want to be here. You want to be here. Ask me how to sign up. I'll let you know. Holla at the boy, and I'll catch you in the next breakdown video. Peace on out.